Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Hollie Belle, for those of you who don't know me. And today I thought I would bring the event to you, for those of you who can't make the event because you're all, scattered all over the world in different places. So we're so excited about our forgiveness event. We thought we would bring the event to you so you can have all the information here. You can sit with it. You can go over it as many times as you need to. You can replay it as many times as you want and see if it's a fit for you, if this is where you are in your life right now. So, my beautiful beings, let's take a deep breath in right now. And as you exhale, feel all the tension leaving your body. Just relax, relax, relax. Feel it all melting away. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale this time, let go of your day, let go of everything. And one more deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, know within your heart that there's nowhere to be and nothing to do but to be present in this very moment. Now, if you are open to receiving something powerful today, say yes. Yes. So let me ask you today, how much of your energy is tied up in the past? Would you say it's 10%, 20%, 50%, more? How often do you find yourself replaying a memory in your mind, wishing it had gone differently? Take a moment, my beautiful beings, and if you feel safe, let us know in the comments. How does that feel for you? The truth is that so many of us are carrying resentment that blocks our joy. Where there is resentment, there is no joy. You can't be angry and happy at the same time. It just doesn't work. So many of us are also feeling stuck in old wounds. We can't seem to move forward. We're just stuck there. That was me for a really long time. Many of us seem to believe that if we forgive, we excuse what happened. And so many of us are struggling to move forward because the weight feels so heavy. Type a yes in the comments if this resonates with you. But here's the truth, my beautiful beings. Forgiveness is not about letting someone else off the hook. Forgiveness is about setting yourself free. Forgiveness is about self-healing. Imagine what would change for you if you stepped into that freedom. What's the first word that pops into your mind? Let us know in the comments. Now here's the exciting part. Today we're opening up the doors to the forgiveness group coaching sessions. And as a gift for being here until the end of September, you can join at 25% off. This is where transformation happens, together with guidance and community. Does the idea of being supported in a group feel lighter than doing it alone? Let us know in the comments. In these sessions, we'll guide you through the 3 steps to the Hollie Belle method. I've been guided to call it the Hollie Belle method after more than 10 years of studying this process and falling in love with forgiveness. They've asked me to name it the Hollie Belle method, my beautiful spirit guides. So this method is very simple and very easy. Everything we do, we keep super simple. There are 3 steps to the Hollie Belle method. Step 1 is forgiving others. Step 2, forgiving yourself. And step 3 is taking action. Now, which one of these do you feel you need the most right now? Let us know in the comments. Now, step 1, forgiving others. In this beautiful part of the course, we are releasing resentment and anger towards those who have hurt us. How does that feel, hearing that? To be able to release that resentment and that anger for those who have hurt you. The next part of this section of the course is understanding that their actions came from a place of pain. Understanding that hurt people hurt others. And the third part of forgiving others is that letting go frees you from the emotional burden. This is the whole point of forgiveness, is about freeing yourself. So, the reason we start with forgiving others is because where we place our energy, where we are focusing, is where we place our energy. And if you are focusing on being angry with this person, with being angry with that person, with holding grudges, your energy is scattered all out there with all these beings that you feel have hurt you, that have caused you suffering. Your energy's out there, it's caught in that pattern. I learned this pattern. I spent most of my adult life in resentment, in anger. If you've listened to any of the previous videos, there's a lot of that in there. Because in sharing all of that, I'm trying to bring that up in you as well. So, we're looking for it to resonate with you. Now, forgiving others is the first step, because once we release all of that, we can bring our energy back to us. That's the whole point, that's the step that we do first. We're trying to get our energy from out there back to us. And now that we've done that, we can move to step 2, forgiving ourselves. Now we can focus on us. We don't need to focus on that person and the other one that did all of these things that hurt us. We can now focus on us. Now we can move on to step 2, forgiving ourselves. The first part of forgiving ourselves is acknowledging our mistakes without shame. What we call mistakes, the things that I shouldn't have said and the things I shouldn't have done because I hurt this person and that person and the other person. Or I allowed myself to get hurt. Many times forgiving ourselves is about saying, okay, I forgive myself for allowing that person to treat me that way, for allowing that person to talk to me that way. Sometimes forgiving ourselves looks like that. The next part of forgiving ourselves is replacing self-criticism with compassion. We no longer need to judge ourselves for everything. We can begin to look at ourselves through the eyes of love. And the last part of forgiving ourselves is giving ourselves permission to heal and to grow. So now we have our energy back and we're focusing on us. We're looking at us now. That's great. The third step is taking action. So here we're committing to new, healthy boundaries. How does that sound? Healthy boundaries. Sounds amazing. Here we're practicing daily acts of self-care and kindness. Kindness towards ourselves, kindness towards others. Understanding that we are all here on our own path, our own journey. And in this part of the course, we are now choosing actions and thoughts that align with peace and freedom. Every thought, every action from this space is now about the peace, about the joy, about the love, about alignment with who you truly are. I know what it feels like to be trapped by the past. Forgiveness set me free, and I want that same freedom for you. I know you can do it. And I know I can help you. This is what I was born to do. This is my purpose. This is why I'm here. So take a breath and place your hand on your heart. And notice how your body feels. Hearing that, does it feel lighter? You know, you don't have to do it alone. We are taught from so little that we have to do everything on our own, that somehow this makes us stronger. But that's far from the truth. We have been taught this, and it actually makes us weaker to be all working on our own. We're actually stronger together. So, my beautiful beings, close your eyes for a moment. Imagine, what would your life look like if you finally let go? Imagine yourself waking up in the morning and you are free. Free of all those grudges, free of resentment, free. You are full of joy, full of energy, full of excitement for what the day holds ahead. When you are ready, share one word in the comments section to say how that feels inside of you. Now, the first thing that you learn about forgiveness is that forgiveness is about self-healing. It is never about the other person. Never. It's never about someone else. It's always about you. It's about you reclaiming your peace. So, my beautiful beings, say yes out loud if you are ready to reclaim your peace. Yes. Now, I walked through my own darkness before finding the light of forgiveness. And now I get to walk beside others who are ready. So, what would it mean for you to have someone walking beside you as you go through this process? Let us know in the comments. That's what the comments are there for. The second thing that you will learn about forgiveness is that forgiveness is a doorway. And every time you step through it, you get closer and closer to your freedom. Take a second and imagine walking through that door. What's the very first feeling that's waiting for you on the other side? Let us know in the comments below. Here, in this moment, we're going to ask you to close your eyes. Imagine waking up without the heaviness, moving forward with energy, with joy. Imagine that version of you. Can you feel them already within you? What does your day look like? What do your relationships look like? What does work look like from this space? Remember, the forgiveness group coaching sessions are open now at 25% off. You will have the links in the description below and in the comments section below. Healing is powerful on your own, but there's something magical that happens when we work as a group. So here, what comes to mind is, a few years ago, I'd signed up to this course, full-time purpose course it was called. And this beautiful lady came forward to share her childhood. And in her childhood, she has this gorgeous singing voice. And so they would always ask her to stand in front, her family and relatives and sing songs for them because they loved her voice so much. She sounded like an angel, And one day she realized, as she was singing, she looked across at her sister, and her sister looked so upset, so hurt, because she didn't have the same gift. She didn't have a beautiful voice like her. And she realized in that moment that she was hurting her sister every time she came up to sing. And so after that moment, she began to dim her light. When I heard that story during that course, it brought up something for me that I wasn't even aware of before. I had a fear of success that was holding me back, and I didn't realize it was from something very similar to that. When I was growing up, it wasn't my singing voice, but my love of learning. I loved reading books. I loved learning about this world. And so at school, I did really well, really well. I was a straight A student all through school. I was school captain when I got to year 6 because I was so good at school. I just loved it. I loved everything about school. But what happened? The beautiful beings around me, my sister, my cousins, none of them liked reading. None of them liked school. And I remember growing up in the background, always hearing my mum, "Why can't you be more like your sister? Why can't you be more like your sister?" And it wasn't until I was much older, I was all grown up, that one of my cousins made that comment too. And he was so angry because his mum was always going on about me being ducks in year 6. You know, he was so angry. But in that moment that I realized the pain that my sister was going through, when I picked up on that energy, I also began to dim my light. I didn't feel that being successful was a good thing because, in my experience, being successful hurt others. It hurt the people that I love. It hurt my sister. You see? And that came forward for me, listening to this beautiful lady's story. This is the magic of working in a group. That other people bring their experiences, their memories, their breakthroughs. And in their sharing, in their being present, all of this is now available to you to assist you with your breakthroughs, to assist you in bringing clarity to your path. If it resonates, my beautiful beings, you see the magic? So if you see it, in the comments below, type the word group. Let us know if you understand the magic of group settings. If you know that you thrive better when you are supported by others. Now, the third thing you're going to learn about forgiveness is that forgiveness is the fastest way for you to reclaim your energy and for you to align with your higher purpose, because you now have your energy back. It's no longer scattered out there. You'll start to feel that you're no longer tired either. You've got your energy back now. You know, the heaviness starts to lift off. You feel lighter. It's such a wonderful feeling. So take a deep breath in now. And as you exhale, you can say to yourself, I choose freedom. You can say it out loud if it feels like a huge yes for you. I choose freedom. Now, we're going to review. We're going to pause in this moment and go over everything that we've discovered about forgiveness today. Number 1, that forgiveness is about self-healing. It is never about the other person. Forgiveness is about you reclaiming your energy. Number 2, and reclaiming your peace, of course. Number 2, forgiveness is a doorway. And every time you choose that door, you step through it, you get closer and closer to your freedom. Forgiveness is also something that we practice. It's not something you do it once and it's done. We practice it, and each passing day, the more and the more you do it, the better you get at it. It just becomes so easy. It's like a muscle that gets stronger and stronger. And you just love the freedom and the peace it provides so much that you just want to do it all the time. Forgive, forgive, forgive. It becomes your best friend. And the third thing you learn about forgiveness is that it's the fastest way for you to align with your higher purpose and for you to reclaim your power. Because up until now, your power's been scattered all out there. So, my beautiful beings, of these 3 things, which one is the most important to you right now? The healing, the freedom, or the purpose? Let us know in the comments. So today I invite you to join me in the forgiveness group coaching sessions. Together we'll walk the 3 steps to freedom in a safe, supportive group where you'll be held, seen, and lifted up. And today, because you're here, you can join at 25% off. Type a yes in the comments below if you're ready to step into forgiveness and freedom with me. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Remember, forgiveness isn't about the past. Forgiveness is about your future. All right, my beautiful beings, we love you guys dearly. The next forgiveness group coaching course begins on Saturday, the 4th of October at 10 a.m. You still have plenty of time to sign up if this resonates with you, if this is a yes in your heart. We can't wait to walk this path with you. All right, my beautiful beings. Bye for now. Oh, remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the gorgeous messages that are coming through. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.